So far, I have had a wonderful hot bath from the springs. It's very nice, very relaxing. And I've gotten to eat out several times already, and it's sort of like being in another world where every other restaurant is like the best sushi and sashimi ever, you know. So I ate with friends down at the fish markets the first night. My friend I had not seen in 25 years, so it was very nice, and it was very, very delicious. And then we went just yesterday evening and had more fish and Japanese food, and it was quite delicious. And my goal before I came, I said I'm only going to eat just a little bit. So I was going to eat maybe 6 or 7 times during the day, just a little bit each time, and have something different each time. Just a little bit, maybe do something, then eat a little bit more, do something more, but it didn't work. Because once I sat down and started eating, I wanted now. I want more now. I want more. I want to eat some more now. So it didn't work, and but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Because it's just too delicious. The food is too delicious, and so, you know, once I sit down to eat, I want to have much more every time. You know, Merle I don't think was too evil. You know, he was not a murderer, you know. I think Merle was quite a devoted guy to his family, to his only living family, his brother. And he was thinking his brother has perished, is dead. So when he finds out in season 3 that his brother is still alive, so from that point on, his main concern is finding his brother and making sure his brother stays alive. So whatever and whoever gets in his way is probably not a good idea for these people. They would be considered an enemy. And so the governor became really an enemy of Merle because he was trying to prevent Merle from finding his brother. And so the governor is more evil than Merle. Merle was never that kind of person. And I think, you know, after doing the role in The Walking Dead, you know, my life has changed a lot because the fans all over the world are extremely excited. They love Merle. I think they really get Merle. They understand the commitment to family. People understand that Merle is a survivor. Merle is the kind of person that if he likes you, he would help you. But Merle Dixon doesn't like a lot of people. So he never liked a lot of people. So only his brother. So whatever his actions are in the TV show is primarily to find his brother, help his brother survive, and himself as well. So, but by the time he finds Daryl Dixon, his brother has changed. Because his brother has connected with a group of people that his brother has some conflicting feelings for these people. because when his brother shows up for the, in his life again, he's a different person now. So there's more conflict, So it was an awesome arc for me. And the relationship between Daryl Dixon and Merle Dixon was a beautiful part of The Walking Dead. Well, as actors, you meet for the first time on a project, right? And sometimes you don't know how the relationship is going to be. It's like, oh, I don't know, maybe not, But me and Norman hooked up right away. Became friends right away. So, and knowing that we're going to be brothers in the show, it was really nice to know that we both liked each other right away, and it was easy. It was very easy to develop a relationship, brotherly relationship, older brother, younger brother relationship, which consists of, I can kick your ass, but nobody else is going to kick your ass. And that was the relationship. So it was, and plus, you find out in the show that these two brothers grew up in a very abusive family life. So it was not a fun upbringing, of happy children. So neither brother was happy growing up in that kind of environment. So that influences how you relate to other people. And Merle, of course, was quite standoffish and aggressive. And Daryl was, I can't speak for Daryl, but for Norman, but Daryl seemed very standoffish as well, but not as aggressive as Merle. But just as talented when it comes to surviving in this new world, after the apocalypse happens. Merle and Daryl are quite adept at surviving, It is indeed the first time, I think it's the first time Marvel has done a superhero kind of action drama in outer space. So it's going to be very intriguing, and people, I think, are really going to dig the new characters. Yandu is quite a very interesting guy, and I have a feeling that people will really dig what I do in this new film, Guardians of the Galaxy. It was a lot of fun and very exciting for me. After all the makeup and all the wardrobe, then I get to do my thing as an actor. And it was very joyful to get to be Yandu Udanta. Yeah. It was very exciting for me. It was so difficult. It was just so difficult. No, it was. I'm joking. It wasn't difficult. The people who did the makeup for me were extreme professionals, and it took a couple hours, 3 hours or so, or maybe a little bit more. and then another hour or so or whatever to put on the wardrobe, because it was hard to put on the wardrobe because without messing up the makeup. So I had to have somebody come and help me, and that was interesting. That was the first movie I've ever done where I had to have a dresser. Somebody who comes to help me get my boots on, help me get my pants on, jackets. I had to have another person helping me. And it was very strange. I never had that happen before.